Okay, so how do you get started to get one of these premier agent websites that's got all this great stuff on it? You just go to Zillow.com. We made it really simple. Two ways you can do this. You can go to this little link right here, which will give you a little video, and this is the way I recommend going first. So all you're going to do is click on this little link right here in the bottom. It says agent website. Take a second, watch this little 90-second video because, folks, this video explains it all. Now, we did a little lighter side. It's funny and it's cute, but you know what? It's practical and it's very realistic. So the steps to do this are just go to Zillow.com, watch this 90-second video. You can view examples here that I just shared with you, some examples. You can get started right here, or you can contact us here. Now, if you're on Zillow already, I would recommend taking this approach. If you go in and you're logged into Zillow, if you're a premier agent, just go up here to My Agent Hub and click on Agent Hub. It will bring you right to your site. It will say Start Building Your Site right here in the middle of the page. It will say Build Your Premier Agent Website. If you're not a premier agent on Zillow, that's okay too. You can go right here and get started. When I click on Get Started, and the same thing will apply if you're logged into Zillow, Zillow will recognize if you're a premier agent or you're just one of the free members, you have a free profile on our site, that's okay too. This is loading. Here's the steps to set up your site. It's going to, you're obviously going to be signed in. It's going to know who you are. So you put in your name, your information. It's $10 a month. There's no setup fee. There's no charge other than the $10 a month to have this website. Now, if your MLS provides an IDX source to you, they may, in fact, have an additional fee that they would charge you. You would pay that to them, not to us. So here's how you do it. Sign into Zillow, click on that Start Your Site, and I am also was notified by one of our members who already has 2 of these set up. In fact, Ann has one set up now. You can prepay for 6 months if you want and save like whatever, it's 10% off. I think it's $54 or something. But anyways, that's $10 a month. I mean, come on, guys. So put your name, your information, your billing address, whatever. Agree. Click on purchase. You're done. You get a confirmation. That's it. Once you do these simple steps of just registering and setting it up, you're going to end up with a real estate website. Now, what I want to do right now is, since that part seems so easy, and it would be a shame to end the webinar now with that, I'm going to go into the dashboard and show you how to do 5 things that will have you up and running with your new website in a matter of less than 30 minutes. Now, if I can do this in the next 20 minutes, if I can show you how to do it in 20 minutes, you can certainly do it in 20 minutes. So when you create your site, you're going to end up on a dashboard, or you're going to end up on your new site, which won't maybe have all this stuff because I've customized this. This is my personal training site, so I set it up to look like I'm a realtor. It is a demo site, and I've kind of disclosed that right up here. What I want to show you now is the back end of how fast and easy and why we removed, or how we removed, all the technobabble and learning curve on how to do these things. Number 1, remember I said this is a WordPress powered site. So now you're going to have a great website with blogging capability with all the things you know and have heard of or know about or are used to with WordPress, but simplified. So 5 simple steps, folks. Step 1 is this. You don't want to confirm your personal information. Just click on the Go button. We've set all 5 steps right here. Once you create your site, you're going to just do these 5 steps. Step 1 is to click on Go, and what that's going to do is bring you to your information page. And there's nothing here you're not going to understand, so I don't want to spend too much time on this. But what's the title of your site? What do you want to call it? What is your tagline? Providing the American Dream. What's your name? What's your last name? What's your title for your company? Put in your phone numbers, put in your email, put in your address. Folks, this is really, really simple stuff. Now, there's 2 areas for your bio. You can put a long bio here, which I've done, and then you can put a short bio right here. Upload a current photo because you do want local people in your market to recognize you. Pick your best pictures. Pick your company logo. Now look down here, a little bit more information. This is where it gets a little complicated. You got to know your company name and address. If you want to add your designations, you can. Now for social media, you can add your Twitter, You can add your Facebook account. You can add your Google Plus account. But look at this. You can even include a video that's going to be an introduction video that lands right on your About You page. Really easy, folks. The hardest thing you're going to have to remember is this. Click the Save Change, because if you make changes on this page, you want them to affect your site. That's step one, folks. Step two is to just go back to the dashboard. It's real easy to do. This is so easy, and I promise I'll get to your questions. Step two is you want to customize your theme. Maybe the themes I shared with you aren't your colors. It's not your brand. It's not your logo. It's not your picture. It's not what you like. You want to customize it. Just go to the step two, customize your theme. There's a little go button right here. You can just click on that. Alternatively, if you're really a WordPress fan and you like using the WordPress, all your navigational tools right over here on the left. You could just click on Appearance. Takes you to the same spot, but we wanted to make it simple. To change your theme is easy peasy. Pick the theme you want. We've got blocks, photogenic, ribbon. We've made it simple, and under each theme you can select different color schemes. So I'm not going to go through each one, but I'm just going to show you how easy it would be for me to take the website I've created, come over here to this theme, and say preview what my site that I'm showing you would look like if I chose that theme. That's the beauty of this. I can preview all my changes before I make them happen. So now I'm going to see, hey, I like this layout. In fact, I like this layout better because my pictures are big, but I probably want to go with some higher def photos. But oh, look at this. I didn't have to do anything to change my entire theme and layout on my website. If I wanted to keep this theme, I just click on Activate Photogenic. If I don't want to keep it, I want to explore some others, maybe different colors, etc. I click the X and I change maybe the default to Sage and Preview. Now I'm going to get a different color, different scheme. So folks, it's endless. I mean, there's a lot of options you could go in, but you're going to pick your theme, pick your layout, pick the colors you like, pick what works, and then look at that. It completely took my site, made it Sage, and still carried all my content over. Really simple. I like to call it turnkey. So step one is to put your information. Step two is to change, select a theme, customize your theme. Now here comes the fun part. Customizing that slideshow. Remember in the beginning I showed you the site, and I have this little slideshow. So here's a picture of the bridge, and these happen automatically. Here's search for homes. These are the things I think are important. My featured listing of the week. Some calculators to help you know how much you can afford or get pre-qualified, and then meet my team who's going to help you buy or sell your home, and then search the entire Bay Area for a property, which is the IDX I'll talk about in a moment. But this is what we call the home slideshow. And to change this, watch how easy. Go to your dashboard, and remember, this is going to be step three, customize your home slideshow. Just click the go button. That easy. What it will do is it takes you to same alternatively. There's always more than one way to do things. You can click on this home page slideshow, or you can just click on go, and it will bring you to the slideshow selector. So you get to pick what you want to show on the in that slideshow of your Premier Agent website. So maybe I get tired of seeing this picture. Maybe I want to change, put up a different picture I've taken of San Francisco every day. Folks, you can. Watch how easy. Click on Edit, click on the picture, go find the picture, and upload it. Done. That easy. It's no different than, it's easier than creating an attachment to an email. You can create any title you want for these slideshows. You can put any description for that title you want. You can put any URL, meaning that will link to anywhere you want it to go, and you can pick any picture you want. Now for this one, we're recommending these sizes because it's a smaller photo. As you saw in some of the other themes, they're bigger photos. You want to use a higher quality photo. And all you have to remember again is to save the slide. So you can go in and use the slides that we've already created as a template. This was an idea to create a featured listing or a featured home of the week. And then if you want that to show up next, watch this. You just drag it and drop it in any order, sort format that you want. Maybe the first thing you want is them to meet your team. It's really just preference, folks. You have to decide what you want your site to look like, but we wanted to make it so easy. I'm not going to say a caveman could do it, but that's what I wanted to say. I don't know where that came from. So let me just continue with the you could actually add additional. Maybe you don't want to have search for homes here or calculators. Go up here, click on create new slide. Make your own. Give it a title, give it a description, add the URL where you want it to go, upload a custom image, save slide, set it in the order you want it, and you are done. That easy to customize your slideshow. And then remember what let me just show you again the live site. I clicked on the view site tab. You go back and forth by clicking on view site and then the admin dashboard, this button right up here. Now you can see this is the title, this is the description, this is the link, or if they click on this button, same thing. So title, description, the link, that's where I said the URL where you want them to go. And so there is literally unlimited possibilities and capabilities with just this section of your website. Let me just show you two more things real quickly because I want you to be up and running by the time we end this webinar. Add your MLS listing feed. Now folks, the first thing I would do is contact your MLS, number one, see if they have an IDX feed that you can have access to. Number two, if they do have an IDX feed for you, make sure you understand if they charge you a fee or not. I've seen them for free. I've seen them for $2.50. And the last couple of days I've gotten calls from people whose MLSs are charging $250. So folks, do yourself a favor and save yourself a call to me. Make sure you check with your MLS, number one, if you have IDX capability. Number two, what is the cost of that? What are they going to charge you for it? That's a charge that comes strictly from your MLS that you have to pay and are responsible to pay directly to them. But how do you add an MLS? Watch this. Like the other three, you click the Go button right here. It's just a little Go link. Or there's a button over here that says, where did it go? Add MLS right there, IDX. So to add an MLS, just click on Set Up Your Data, or again, click on this Go button like this, and that brings you to this page. So for the IDX I selected, which is the Bay Area Real Estate Information System, looks like they're going to charge me $2 a month. Let's say it's in your area. Let me show you how easy this is. To select your MLS, once you've found out that there is a feed available, you will find that through Diverse Solutions right here. Just open the pull down, scroll down, and find your MLS that provides the IDX feed, and now you're going to be providing live, real-time listings directly from your MLS using IDX on your website. Now, I know that's a mouthful of techno-babble, but I will demonstrate in a moment. So if you are in, let's go with Tennessee, Virginia MLS, and you wanted to add this feed, you just click on the Add This IDX Feed, and that's it. It's that simple. It's that easy. They'll let you know if there's a fee, and you can work that out with your board. Now, the last thing I want to show you on the dashboard before I show you some sample listings is the fifth thing. You've set up your personal information. You're really pleased with your theme and the colors. You got your company logo. Your best picture is up with your best face showing. You've got your custom slideshows with images you've taken. Remember, don't steal pictures off of the internet. Use your own photos, or make sure you have images that you've taken. You've set up your IDX listing feed on the site. The last thing to do is give your site a domain name. Now watch this. If you click on the Go button, you can do it here, again over here, you can click on domain, but just click on this little Go button right here. Really easy. We made it, gave you two choices. If you have your own domain name already, let's say 2 years ago you bought a domain name called sanfranciscorealestate.com. I would recommend using that because that's going to have a little bit more Google juice than if you create one right now, but it's this easy. If you want to create a website, you just type in bradsrealestate.com. Make sure you include the .com too. We're getting a lot of questions about that. That easy, folks. Type in the domain name you want. Click on This is a new domain. Now, if you're going to use your old name that you purchased earlier from a website or wherever, you have a different website that you already bought that URL or that domain name, bestrealestateinthecountry.com, then you would say I own this domain name already, and you'd click this orange button. If you're going to create the site new and you want to just click on this is a new domain, this takes all the technobabble out of it. So it says right now, bradsrealestate.com is unavailable. Folks, you'll spend more time coming up with a good domain name than you will going through the 5 steps I've just shared with you. So come up with a good domain name. Get one you like that you're happy with. Once you actually submit that domain name and run through the steps, you will be done and you will have gone through these 5 simple steps, and this is what you're going to have. Click on View Site. You're now going to have a full-blown IDX-powered, WordPress-powered, SEO-friendly website combo blog with the ability to do one thing and one thing only, and I'm going to tell you this is awesome. This is to cultivate traffic, provide value to your prospects and target audience, capture them, and convert them to clients for life. The one thing I didn't show you, and I will in a moment, but I wanted to get through these 5 steps so everybody would feel comfortable by the time you got off this call, and it's only been 20 minutes. If I can show you how to do that in 20 minutes, folks, there is absolutely no reason you cannot go right now. The last webinar we did, while I was doing the webinar, somebody had already gone in and set one of these up. So this is just the first step. Now, yes, there will be more training coming ahead. We're going to do some more intermediate and some advanced. We're going to talk about blogging and SEO and IDX setup and when do you capture somebody's information. Let me show you how this works. Watch this. If I click on Search Homes, this will be what you'll have through your IDX. Really easy. I just click on Search Homes, and look what it brings me. Right to a list of properties. Let me show you 2 things I love about these sites that you take all of the technobabble, all of the programming, all of design out of it. You don't have to do any of this. It's all done for you. The consumer comes along and says, I like the sunny side of the street. In fact, that is the dream house for me. They click on that house. They have 2 options. They can either, and I'll wait for this to load, it usually takes a second. They're going to view this because remember, this is a direct feed using IDX to your site. So they're going to have all the same information you have on the MLS, all the data and information and property features, etc. But here's what I love, front and center, request more info or schedule a showing. If I want more info on this, I am on your site. I got your phone number right here on your website. I got you tagged. But I could say request more info, and watch what it does. Let's wait for it to load. My system's running a little slower. Should scroll down to, there it is. Contact us about 13 Sunny Street. The person puts in their name, their last name, their phone, their email, the comments. They can even schedule a showing. That's the other option you find up here at the top, is to request more info or schedule a showing. Folks, the one thing I haven't shown you, and we're going to dive into this deeper in later webinars, I don't want to overwhelm anybody today, is all of the information you now can cultivate and the traffic you're going to capture on your site by using this goes right here to your agent hub. We have a built-in CRM right here on Zillow at your hub. If you just click on this contacts, this is where you're going to be able to track, edit, add notes, follow up, star favorite properties that are important. It's going to notify you which ones are brand new contacts that you've just received. This is huge. It's one thing to have a great website. It's another thing to provide wonderful property information and listings available, but it's most important that when you capture somebody, you have the ability to convert them and the tools to track and follow up. And so when somebody does fill out that information and contacts you, it goes directly to you, but it also stays in your built-in back-end CRM. Lots of people asking lots of questions, so I promise I want to show you one more thing and then I'll go to questions. The last thing that most people miss is on these websites, when you look at this website right here that I just built, or any of the samples I just showed you, they are mobile ready. Folks, I've read so much about internet and mobile, and they're predicting that by 2013 or 2014, more than half of the traffic to the internet, if it's not already, is going to be from a mobile device. Do me a favor. I'll pull up a website here in a second, and I want you to pull it up on your mobile device because every one of you on this call or listening to this recording has a mobile device. Inman even showed this off on their article they wrote about this. Look at these sites, already mobile friendly. These are some screenshots of the mobile apps or the mobile websites using a mobile device, and this is just like an iPhone or an Android. They look great on the iPads and the Kindles and all these different mobile devices. The point is, you don't have to figure out how to make your website, combo blog, IDX listings, and this wonderful new product mobile friendly. It's all been set up for you. So if you want to see an example, here, let me do this. I'll pull up one you can actually pull up on your mobile device right now. And let's go to, I think Julia's would be good. If you type in on your mobile device, go to your browser on your mobile device and just type in Julia, Julia Feldman, Feldman, and look at her site on your mobile device. It should prompt you, do you want to see this on a mobile? Just say yes, and then take a look for yourself. Man, I'm telling you, seeing is believing. And the guys behind the scenes who are just, they're my heroes, man, for building these sites. This is the best thing since sliced bread. And the reason I say that is because, folks, I've spent hours and days in the last 6 years teaching agents to understand CSS formatting, HTML encoding, how to edit your PHP file, hosting, domain names, DNS name servers, redirecting, mirroring. Folks, all of that has now been removed, and it's all simple and easy to do. Just go to Zillow.com. It's right on the front screen. Click on Agent Websites. Promise me you'll watch this video. I love this video. It's 90 seconds long. You're going to love it. And then take the next step. Just click on Get Started and go.